Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. A minute ago, I uploaded a video from Sputnik, I think it was, where they reported that Patrushev, the Russian security forces chief, the spy chief, claimed when he was asked if he thinks that Ukraine was behind the attack on Moscow, he says yes, no doubt that that was the case. That's what he said. So I made that video on the Ukrainians being the main suspects, or at least in the eyes of some Russians. Now I have another article from Russia Today, from today, March 26, 2024, where we have another guy, FSB chief. He comes and says that actually, and this guy is Alexander Bortnikov. Bortnikov says that actually US, UK, and Ukraine could be behind Moscow terrorist attack. In the previous video regarding Ukraine, I said that, well, I don't think it's ISIS. ISIS, as I said over there, I give ISIS, I don't know, 2 to 5%, not even. Maybe they were over there, but used by others. And I went from that to Ukraine, and from the Ukraine to the big bosses who are in charge of what's going on in Ukraine against the Russians. This guy's name, Al Capone, the UK and the Ukraine. Now, I don't know if that's the case, but I think the main suspect is the same one who blew up the Nord Stream 1, Nord Stream 2 pipelines. So here you have this article, Russia Today, US, UK, and Ukraine could be, I don't like this kind of could be, but anyway, be behind Moscow terror attack. 139 people died, poop. The US, UK, and Ukraine may have been behind last Friday's terrorist attack on concert venue in the suburb of Moscow, which claimed tralala. According to the head of Russia's Federal Security Service, FSB, Alexander Bortnikov told reporters on Tuesday, today, that the authorities are currently trying to establish the identity of everyone involved in the attack, both sides and outside Russia. When asked whether the US, Britain, and Ukraine could be behind the terrorist attack, the FSB chief responds, and I'm quoting, "We think that this is so. In any case, we are now talking about the information that we have. This is general information, but they, investigators, also have concrete results." Bortnikov, but that's not the same. Bortnikov's statements to the media follows a meeting of the expanded board of the Prosecutor General Office of Russia. The FSB director told the reporters that the intelligence service will do everything necessary to identify the direct organizers and sponsors of the terrorist attack. Now we know what happened here. After the attack, Russia's security service detained 11 people. So, remember, could be. Now, could be, many people could be. Now, do you have any evidence? I say, we're working on that. That means putting things together. You start from the end and work towards the beginning. That's the way to do it. And then you discard whatever is extra that would contradict your final finding. Now, I'm not saying this is what the Russians do, but not impossible whatsoever. After all, for some, this is a tragedy. For some others, this is an opportunity. Opportunity to do what? Well, to break the rules here, break the law over there, say, I don't care because of this, I'm going to do this because of that. So it's the first time when the Russians, as far as I know, after all, this is what, a few minutes ago came out, it's the first time when the Russians say, well, US, UK, and Ukraine could be behind. And the West keeps saying, no, it's ISIS, ISIS, hey, my baboons, ISIS, 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 blah, 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 blah. Really? I would, as I said, I would give, if I would give, let's say, from 0 to 10, how much I would give each? I would give, as I said, ISIS 0.2 or 0.5%. I would give Ukraine as the sole organizers, sole organizers. I can't even take that in consideration. I would not give the Ukrainians any 0% I would give them that they were the sole organizers. Now, if they organize this without Al Capone's knowledge, they are fucked. That's what it is. Why? Because these guys are pointing now to the Americans. So let's say the Ukrainians, with the Ukrainians organizing this, I would give them 40% or 4 out of 10. UK, I can give them 80%, 8 out of 10. And the US, again, I can give them, I don't know, 70, 80%. That's me. What the hell? I can have that. And we'll find out with time. The Russians obviously will provide their evidence. The other ones will provide their evidence. And so it goes. What's going to happen next? Well, if the Russians are able to put together a coherent narrative to show that it was the UK and US, nothing will change. In the way of the vassal states will remain vassal states because they're vassal states. They're not kept together because we love those guys, it's because those guys can fuck us up. That's the whole thing. Why do you think Romania and these guys stay in the vassal ship? Because, ooh, oy vey, ooh, they're conquered. They're under these guys' thumb. So again, these guys will stay over there where they are meant to stay. The rest of the world say, it's okay, another piece of evidence. I guess we go this way. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See you next time.